Good day, all. Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your metal market update, and this is for Tuesday, the 9th of November, 2021. Now, I will be headed back to Chicago tomorrow. As it turns out, I will not be able to do an evening update. I already know what time the plane takes off, the 4.5-hour flight, going through customs, getting home, impossible tasks. I'm not even going to attempt to try it. So, the next time you see this will be on Thursday. So let's let it go for that. But an interesting day. The market's seeing a correction happening in the stock indices, as you can see through here, and that's okay. It's welcome. Metal market's still strong in the gold market. The silver market sort of flat in the other areas. Bonds and notes down a little bit. So as we take a look at gold, I don't think you can argue that the market acts like it wants to hang in here and really not get back under 1788.5. It's early in the week. That's $50 away. What about the rally? Well, it's been a vertical rally. Notice that each day has made a higher high than the prior day, so it's giving no entry point to get in on. And when that happens, it's because you run to the upside. When we look at moving averages, you're about to get a bullish crossover tonight. The 18-day just got over the 200-day. Now, what we want to see is the green line get over the gray line, too. That would then give you all the moving averages in a bullish configuration. Prices are against the upper Bollinger Band. You know my theory on that. Markets don't stay over upper Bollinger Bands very long. Can they run against them? Oh, yeah. They can run against it, and that's what this market is doing. So you don't go picking tops. Let the market tell you where the trade top will form. You've brought the market into an overbought status that tonight's the first time both numbers are over 80. If I show you this right here, both numbers were not over 80. One was 90, the other 75, and so on. So it's got a ways to go before it tells us what next. The gold-silver ratio, well, it's trying to come back up and say it's going to pick up in silver's favor. And in the silver, you still have a lower low, higher high scenario. Momentum to the upside, bias up. Is the trend up? Not yet. In order to get the trend up, you need the market to either settle like it is and not take out this low or go even higher. In the copper market, you still have a bearish pattern with lower highs, lower lows, oversold. Now, you were trying to embed. Let me show you this. If you look right here, both numbers were under 20. And I'm going to walk you through this. Not there. Day 1, 2, 3. I think you'd agree. If you lose it, you haven't yet. If you lose it, then the odds favor going back to the 18-day average. You can see you got a 23 reading. So I'm expecting it to be lost. I've told you, I think the 100-day average is going to be a long-term support number here. In the platinum, you are in an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs. If you reach in this market, maybe 1075 gets it. In the palladium market, you tell me what you do when you get up and you start hitting, and I'll bring you over here, and you start hitting an upper Bollinger Band. Today's high in the market, 2108, and the upper Bollinger Band, 210170, and you're right back down. So you're fighting at that number back to the 18-day average, but it's flexing its muscle. It's showing you there's upside potential. Last in the dollar index, you pulled back to a key area. If the market takes out right here, 93.81, you'd have a pattern of a higher high, lower low, just caught in more churning in the sideways action. I don't see anything that I like. I think going home, the bulls have the pattern, higher lows, higher highs, but let's see if anything really comes of it. With that, I will see you all on Thursday. Take care now. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart, it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all three of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it.
And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein, on the road to your education.